Halftime Howie here, on the Halftime Howie Show. When it comes to our printing need, our banners, our flyers, we only trust Perfect Run Printing, located 2272 Babylon Turnpike in Merrick. They've been in business, same location, since 1969. 516-546-1544. PerfectRunPrinting.com. And look at what you can get at Perfect Run Printing. All types of signs to promote your business. Awnings, banners, lawn signs, large format, sidewalk signs. And check this out right over here. How cool is that? Right there. Gorgeous. The window perf. You don't get that in many other places. They offer everything from business cards, novelty items, all types of signs, awnings, window perfs. They even have custom-made t-shirts. And let's go inside. Check out Perfect Run Printing. State-of-the-art equipment. Gorgeous. Up-to-date, state-of-the-art. You will only get the finest printing, top of the line, at Perfect Run Printing. 2272 Babylon Turnpike in Merrick. 516-546-1544. www.perfectrunprinting.com. Take it from me, Halftime Howie. I only trust the best, and that's why for my signs, my flyers, I only trust Perfect Run Printing. 2272 Babylon Turnpike in Merrick.
Halftime Howie here. Welcome to Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie, live from Pancho's Cantina. And tonight is our special forum dealing with preventing bullying, preventing suicide, dealing with anxiety and depression. And can't think of a better way to start than talking about the past election and the impact of Donald Trump's victory on our society, and bullying specifically. And we have, to my left, Andy Malikoff, Executive Director, CEO, North Shore Child and Family Guidance Center. And Jackie to my right, lost her son last December.
I'm also a licensed clinical social worker.
And a licensed clinical social worker. So we have a great panel on tonight. Let's face it, it's straight out. Donald Trump ran an extremely divisive campaign. And the incidence of bullying was up throughout the country. But being a professional, Andy, what's your take on the whole impact of the Donald Trump phenomenon and its impact on bullying through our society?
Okay, well, thanks again for inviting me. Hello, Jackie.
Hi, Andy.
And yeah, I think what we have to keep in mind is that a lot of what went on during this campaign, which was certainly publicized through all kinds of media, traditional media on TV and radio, and social media, electronic media, and some of the images and some of the language that was used, I believe, had a really negative effect on people. For example, when there was the image of Donald Trump responding to a reporter from the New York Times who had a disability and mocked that reporter in a very visceral way through his language, his voice, through his body movements. And then when he was asked about that, he denied that that's what he was doing. But it looked to me, and I'm sure to everyone else, just as if someone in a middle school might make fun of another kid who was different. That's an indelible image that he put out there. Also, there were many sound bites from Donald Trump, maybe not in the present time, but over history, in which he rated women. He rated them based upon their looks from 1 to 10. He rated them based upon different body parts, objectifying them. And there was also probably the most damning tape, which he did apologize for and said he felt embarrassed about, which was one in which he bragged about, boasted about being able to sexually assault women, assault them, meaning without their consent, because of the power that he had, because of him being a star, as he referred to himself. And he also spoke about many groups in very disparaging ways. Now, you might ask, was this a tactic in order to gather support from a group of people that have felt disenfranchised for a period of time in order to organize them and to get them behind him to win their votes? And that's not really who he is, and he's going to be different in his tenure as president. You know, that remains to be seen, but for now, I think it's really important for him because of the divisiveness that has resulted in his election based upon some of what I described and other things, for him to take steps to heal the nation. And part of it is really owning up to some of what he said, whether he's going to look at it and say he was being bombastic and exaggerating in order to wake people up in some way, whoever the people were that he felt he needed to wake up, or whether he made real mistakes in judgment, errors in judgment, that he behaved poorly, and that what he wants to do is bring people together, and that he sees that what he did and what he said were wrong. I don't know what language he can use, but only he can get up and can address this issue because it is out there. And the trickle-down effect is that people have been emboldened to take a stance against people that are different from them, and it trickles down from the adults to the kids, and it spreads out through middle schools and high schools and on the streets, and we're seeing examples of that on a daily basis in the media. Now, is he the only perpetrator of spreading bullying? No. We can't put this on Donald Trump alone. But he certainly contributed to what's happening now, and he is the one who can take the steps that are necessary in order to turn that around. And I certainly hope that he will do so.